Hey y'all, I'm Nehisi. I'm a transplant Tulsa from Brooklyn, New York, and this is why I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Bam! So as a native New Yorker, born and raised in Brooklyn, I was ready for a change, and I remember when the program Tulsa Remote was released.
One of the largest remote work programs in the country is based here in Tulsa, and it's growing.
My colleague, Teresa, shout out Teresa, she had split her time between Brooklyn and Tulsa, and I was like, tell me more. So I came out here to check out the place, and it was a great visit where I got a chance to see the gathering place, go on a tour, learn about how well structured the city was. What I noticed is I thought the tour was great. So I came back the next week to make sure that they weren't trying to set stuff up. And I came back and everything was still the same. Everywhere we went, something was being built, something was being renovated, and that energy was really electric. And that electricity let me know that there was a spark of something new, and I wanted to be a part of what was being built. And that was ultimately the decision maker for me to decide to leave my hometown of Brooklyn, New York, and make Tulsa, Oklahoma my new home. No regrets, or no regrets as they say.
Regrets?
I'm very much a technologist. My nickname is actually Tech Tie. So my immediate contribution to my community was to create Tulsa Tech Week, which is a week to celebrate the people, the culture, the innovation, and the technology that is specific and respective to Tulsa, Oklahoma, so that everyday Tulsans, transplants, as well as natives can discover and engage with Tulsa as a whole and its technological innovations. Oklahoma is really on the cutting edge of oil and gas / energy technology, cybersecurity, autonomous systems, and I would not have known that if I hadn't come here. A reason that I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and continue to stay in Oklahoma is the cows. There is just something about the size of my city and its real delicate balance of city and country. Literally 2 minutes from my house, I drive and it just becomes lush and it's green. And there are oil derricks that are active and working and pumping oil. Where do you ever see that but Oklahoma? But it's just something about the lushness, the green of the topography and the landscape, and then seeing it dotted with cows just standing, just chatting. They make me happy. I'm joyous. I move and I keep it moving.
Move.
Another reason that I moved to Oklahoma, it was simpler for me to become a homeowner. I really wanted a piece of Brooklyn, New York to myself. And I lost my job during the closing, and it was a visceral hurt. And for years, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that again. 5+ years later, and 6 weeks after I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, I was a homeowner.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Literally 6 weeks after I stepped on this earth, this red dirt earth here in Oklahoma, I was a homeowner. So another reason why I moved to Tulsa and I continue to live in Tulsa is because of my desire to be in and of service to my community wherever I live. I live in North Tulsa, which is a historically Black neighborhood, and it is nice living in a place where my neighbors look like me. I've been able to really be in and of service to the tech community, to my neighborhood community, to the overall Tulsan community, and that is what keeps me in Tulsa. Because no man is an island, even though Brooklyn is an archipelago.
Don't do it.
A really awesome reason that I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and continue to live in Oklahoma is the rodeo culture. I attended the Boley Rodeo, which is the oldest and longest running Black rodeo in the nation in Boley, Oklahoma. It was amazing. And your girl likes cowboy culture, doesn't own that one cowboy hat, not one set of cowboy boots. So I went there in sandals and left with muddy feet, and it was amazing. the babies on the mutton rides. Like, oh my goodness. And then to see cowboys like coming in and strutting on their horses, and rodeo life is for me, baby. Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
That's some of the best ding-dang riding I ever did see.
I think that there is space and atmosphere right now that is really parallel to that former oil rush. If you think you can right now, I believe that you move here, you will. Anything you can create, you will create here. So I recommend getting here sooner than later. If you've enjoyed my story and are interested in my experience or the experiences of others, make sure that you subscribe today to this channel, Live in Oklahoma, and we'll see you soon. Come on by. Bye. Yeehaw.